Hi guys, and welcome back to FS23. This is Farmer Mo here, and this is my Let's Play series on Neubrunn. In the last episode we left off in January, but we're in April now. I've already fertilized and herbicide the 4 fields. We skipped along some time so that we're closer to selling the sunflower. The best price for the sunflower is 6,418. But the prices seems to be already going down a little bit, so let's get it sold as quick as possible. All 4 fields is ready to harvest again, so we will get started with the sunflowers on field 9, and then we'll check on the pallet trailer. Remember, what we've been saving up over the last couple of episodes is enough money to buy a bigger tractor that can pull the direct roll and possibly a plow as well. So we're at the oil mill now, and we're here to collect the sunflower oil. There's a lot in storage, 8, and we've already got 3 on the trailer. Takes a while for it to spawn. The 3 that was on the trailer was actually canola. So we've got 9 sunflower oil, and there's nothing left to spawn, and there's nothing left in production. So I think let's get back to the farmyard so that we can drop the canola and see if there's any other sunflower there. Okay, so everything's in. Let's spawn. We've got 15 sunflower oil, so we'll make 2 trips. The canola can obviously stay till we're ready to sell that. It's spawned under the tractor. That's funny. Let's get it loaded and sold. This should bring in a decent amount of money. Full trailer of 12. Let's get it sold. Okay, the harvester and the cultivator is already going in field number 9. So we can start with a planter and we'll plant some more sunflower. Okay, so we're at the farmer's market. Let's see how much we get for this first load of 12 pallets of sunflower oil. Should be over 70,000. It's 12 times 6,000. Yeah. And it is 74,656. That puts us over 185,000. A lot closer to the 218k that we need for the Fastrac. We'll take the last 3 pallets. And we'll get about 18,000 for them. 18,600. So let's just go and look again. The medium tractors, that Fastrac is the one that we want. 235 horsepower. So back to field number 9. The cultivator is caught up to the harvester, so I just stopped it. Can't wait for the day that we've got a bigger harvester. This sunflower header or corn header is not the biggest. The other thing that would be nice with a bigger tractor is that we could have a direct roll, so we don't have to cultivate and roll separately. We can do it at the same time. Plus those direct rolls takes fertilizer as well, so it saves us from having to do 2 stages of fertilizing. Well, let's get this harvester on a worker, and then we can go back to the farmyard. I'm thinking of selling the 1 Massey, because we've got 3 medium tractors, but all 3 of them are too small. We've got 2 of the Masseys, and the 1 Massey, we don't need 2 Masseys, so we'll just use this one to feed the chickens, and then I think we'll take it to the store sell it and buy the Fastrac. This trigger of the chickens is always a bit tricky. So let's see if we can get it first time. Luckily there's no crop destruction in FS23, because I would have pretty much every time I feed the chickens destroyed a bit of the crop. There we go. That's very sensitive, this trigger. Space, so they should be fine for 3 to 4 months. Let's put this back and then get the Massey over to the store. Now that the harvester's done a couple of more rows, we can get the cultivator going again. Alright, we're at the store with the Massey. We'll get 65,686 for it. So that will put us way over 260,000. Which is more than enough. We need 218,000 for the Fastrac. So let's go in and buy it. The other thing with the Fastrac that's nice is the speed. Obviously we won't always use it to deliver stuff, but it's faster than the Fendt. It's the same as the DH4, but the DH4 is about 20,000 more expensive. And we don't need that little bit extra power that the DH4 has. So let's have a look at our JCB. Nice looking tractor. It's not much bigger than the 3 tractors that you start with, but because it's got that little bit extra power, you can do these extra things like pulling a plow and pulling the direct drills. Nice tractor inside. So let's use it. And I think the first thing that we're going to do is actually to buy a plow. Plow is not too expensive, 23,500. All our fields need plowing, so I think this is a good investment. We can see there, needs plowing, yellow. You can see all of them, 1, 2, 3 and 9. So our field 9 we're already drilling and cultivating and drilling, so obviously we can't now go and plow up what we've drilled already. So we will plow 1, 2 and 3 this time around, and then we'll plow 9 the next time that we harvest all the fields. Let's get it hooked up and send it over to field number 1. And as soon as we start harvesting field number 1, we can start plowing it. I think we'll just leave it there for now. We probably need to go and get the big grain trailer, because the harvester is not going to be able to harvest the whole of field number 9. We'll need to put the sunflower into the grain trailer and obviously take that sunflowers to the oil mill to process. So we're back at field number 9. Let's unload the combine. Turn this around so it's ready to go. Sent the combine to field number 1 to start automatically, and for some reason it started at an angle. All the sunflowers is loaded in the trailer and the JCB is on its way to the oil mill. In fact, it's arrived at the oil mill. Let's see how much we got, and then we can activate the sunflower oil production again. We got 11,578, so let's activate that. Unfortunately, we won't really be able to sell that soon because the prices is good around March, April, which is now. Maybe if we still have some today, we can sell it. I think by the next month it will be worse already. So we started to plow now field number 1 with the JCB. You can see it easily plow, no issue. It's a really nice looking tractor. So now the Massey is bringing the rest of the sunflowers that came from field number 1. So that was probably another 6,500 to close to 7,000 maybe. The harvester is also now finished with field number 3, which was canola. I think in all 3 fields now we'll be planting canola so that we've got canola to process for canola oil to sell in November, December. The good thing now with the oil mill with the 2 crops is we're generating sunflower oil and canola oil that have got prices that are good at different times of the year, and we've got decent income coming around each time. So field number 1 has finished drilling. Canola in here, like I said. Now we need to move on to field number 3. John Deere can now go and drill canola in field number 2, and then finally field number 3. You can see there in the distance the JCB is ploughing field number 2. Massey is busy doing some fertilizing. Probably have to take the last of the canola to the oil mill. So let's get this John Deere worker. Okay, so I've got the Massey here. It's going to take the last of the canola to the oil mill. Should be around 12,000 probably. Let's use a worker to deliver it. So load and deliver works quite well. But it is something to get used to. If you don't know what you're doing, you need to click on the little icon. You need to go back and make sure that you click on the tractor that you want to send, and then you can say start job, deliver, and then select where you want to send it to. So in this case, oil mill. I took it off the worker to sell it myself, but you could normally just leave it to let the worker do even the unloading. So we currently have 17,300, 45. See how much we get there. Oh wait, sorry, the 17,000 was the sunflowers. This was all canola. My mistake. So now we've got 13,845 canola. So let's activate that. Get back to the farm. Okay, so we skipped a bit of time. All the fields are now plowed. You can see no more plowing if we just leave needs plowing on. Only field number 9 needs plowing. Field 1 will need a second coat of fertilizing, as will field number 9. I managed to put the fertilizing twice on fields 2 and 3 after they were harvested, but before they were drilled. 1, 2 and 3 all have canola, so we can have lots of canola to process the canola oil for selling towards the end of the year. So we'll sleep now. Still a lot of sunflower and canola to be processed. A lot of sunflower and canola to process. Yeah, it's more than 600 for the chickens. So we'll need to get them fertilized, but we can see weeds. Only field number 9 has got weeds, because the other fields were plowed. They won't grow weeds this time around. So that's one thing with plowing, but obviously plowing is quite time consuming. It's something that you do once off, but at least when you do it, there's no need for herbicide. So let's get the Massey with the spreader going here in field number 1 to do fertilizing, and then it can go to field number 9 to fertilize there as well. And then we'll need to get the sprayer to field number 9 to go spray cloverside there. But yeah, I think we're going to call it a day here, guys. We are much closer to buying a direct drill now. I will get these 2 jobs done, and then we'll skip some time so that we can then harvest a lot of the canola to keep the canola oil going, so that we've got a lot to sell in December and make the money to get that direct drill. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like, share and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.